Have cookie. Will dunk. Yes. Yeah, that's a good combo. Alright, the sugar's gonna propel me forward. Watch out. Hello, BookTube. This time I will remember. Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Margaret Pinard. You're on BookTube. And I'm here to finish that video that didn't fit into one. So here we are for the May TBR after my April wrap-up. And happy May. Happy beginning of May. And blessings of Bealtaine. The Bealtaine, or Bealtaine, is the fire festival of spring. It's the opposite of Halloween. So I saw someone put a graphic on Instagram that spoke to me. It said, "We have now passed from spooky season to horny season," because it's like the deer and the stag and whatever, which I thought was pretty funny. I think it was Molly Ringel, but I'm not sure. So thank you for that. And since we're at the other end of the year, I thought I'd include what Sarah Brown sent me, which was the Samhain blend. And I was having this tea today as just a sort of like balance of the year to feel like I'm entering into a new phase, ushering me through to the new phase. So that helped. It was very nice, and I'm still thanking Sarah for that, so that was wonderful. For May, what to expect for May? Asian Readathon, Patreon book chat for everybody, BookTube book swap, and May giveaway. So hopefully I'll remember to cover all those 4 things today. First of all, let's do the TBR with the Asian Readathon picks and the Buzzwordathon picks. So let's see, I did this in the wrong order. First of all, let's start with Sour Heart by Zhang. This is a short story collection that popped up on Kim's feed, and she wanted to read it, and it sounded interesting when I saw her talking about it, so I said, "Can I, buddy, read this with you?" I got my copy from the library, obviously. Multnomah County is awesome. And she's already started, so I gotta get cooking on that. So that's the first buddy read. Another Asian Readathon book is Pachinko by Jin Lee. I've heard varying ratings and reviews for this. I still think it's going to be the kind of book that I like. I think most people didn't like that it was so long and a little slow, but Storygraph tells me that I like slow-paced, informative, mysterious fiction under 300 pages. So this is over, but we'll see. We'll see if it spins itself out. Cindy has different prompts for her readathon, and this book is about Chinese immigrants in the U.S. This book is about historical view of Korea and its struggles with Japanese imperialism, I believe. That's neat. Then I've got The Boat by Nam Lee. This is a tale from this is another short story collection. They're wildly varying stories, but it's by a Vietnamese author, so I think this will be interesting. I've got A Little Too Much Is Enough by Kathleen Tyau. I think that's how you're going to say it. She is a Chinese Hawaiian author, so her fiction's going to be different. Then I've got nonfiction, a memoir, a classic memoir by Maxine Kingston called The Woman Warrior. Looks great. She's a Chinese immigrant in the U.S. And then finally, we've got Recipe for Persuasion, which is a Austen retelling, can't lose, maybe, by Sonali Dev, who is Indian American. Indian American? She lives in the Chicago suburbs. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. So there, I have 6 books for Asian Readathon. I think 4 different origin countries to try to be diverse, and 1 buddy read. So what else do we have going on? The second buddy read is The Luminaries, which I'm going to be reading with Brittany from Literarily Smitten. And did I say Kim's channel name? It's Bookmarks and Breadsticks, so that's the one I'm reading Sour Heart with. Thank you, Kim. And then The Luminaries is with Brittany, and we're going to start it in May, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll be finishing it in May. She has already started, and I have not, so yet again, I am behind the curve, but I'm going to get cooking. So that's 7. Then we've got the Buzzwordathon book, which needs to include house or home. So I've got 2 possibilities for this, which bring in a little historical nonfiction to the mix. One is If Walls Could Talk, An Intimate History of the Home by Lucy Worsley, who I know is a favorite with Kara from Wild Book Garden, is a big fan of Lucy Worsley because she started a tag about her. And so maybe I'll dive back into this. I just barely started it, but it was like years ago. And then the other one is Recipes from an Edwardian Country House by Jane Fearnley-Whittingstall. And this is, I think, a little bit of food history, a little bit of cultural sociology about food and management and the role of women and the Edwardian country house, as it says on the tin. So one of these, maybe one will feel more appealing than the other. So that is 9 possible books. And then the last one is one I've started already in April, and I'm going to be finishing in May, which is Those Who Save Us, the wonderful book by Jenna Blum, Oh Captain, My Captain of A Mighty Blaze. So, how many have I gotten through? Asian Readathon, Buzzwordathon, Buddy Reads, and I don't remember what I said now. I do know I have to talk about the book swap. I'm still ironing out details for the Patreon book chat. And the book swap is what you've heard me talk about already. I've got stuff on Twitter if you want to suggest a local favorite indie bookstore to support. I'm giving people the month of May to find matches and send books, but it's May 3rd, and I only have 1 person who said they wanted to swap, so maybe this will just be like starter round, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to talk to Beth Ann, and we'll just iron out what we're going to do. And yeah, it'll be a backstory on the Portland end, birch bark on the Minnesota end, and hopefully I'll get her before she moves. I don't know. We'll see. So that's the exciting thing to happen in May, and more reading and more editing manuscript. I'm going to have the productivity sprint as usual, first Friday of the month, which is this Friday. If you want to hang out for a couple hours and try to have an accountability partner to work on something, I will be here. And then the week after that, it's going to be Tag City. That's my strategy, is wrap up TBR, productivity, tag, and then the rest of the month's kind of, which is similar to my daily routine, which is YouTube videos, breakfast, reading, and then sort of like whatever needs doing in the rest of the day. The routine sort of falls apart after that. That is my May TBR, and I think I've covered everything. If not, I'll be back in a minute. And what did I forget, viewers who pay attention? That's right, I forgot about the May giveaway. So last month in April, I started the Treasure Troves giveaway, which was books and bookish paraphernalia that I've been hoarding and that I want to let go of and disperse to the world and help it find happy homes. And so in May, I'll be doing that again. I put up 10 photos on Instagram stories, and I put them in favorite stories so they don't disappear. So feel free to go and look at those. I don't know what I'm going to do differently, but what happened in April was I drew Sasha, and she was not too enamored with either of the things that I was offering. So instead of just giving people 2 choices, I may just put all the things up and then just have them go down one by one as people choose them, maybe. Logistics. I'm still sort of thinking through how this will work. But anyway, we'll start with the 10 that I uploaded today to Instagram stories. I am at Margaret Pennard on Instagram, so feel free to check it out. Yeah, so that's the May giveaway. And hopefully you'll find something you like there. If you do, come back and tell me on this post, and maybe that'll be the drawing. So if you want to enter the May giveaway, go to Instagram, tell me which one you're interested in, and put that here, and then I'll put you in a drawing with the patrons, and we'll spin for that on the 21st or whatever, the third Friday or whatever live I do. Yeah, we're rolling real strict here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for everything, the supportive comments and the well wishes. And it was a draggy last week and a half, so I'm feeling back, and it must be all the sugar, really. So we'll keep going, and I will see you next time. P.S. I've already read 2 books, I should say, finished 2 books this month, and neither of them count toward anything. Secret Lives of Church Ladies, A Great Deliverance by Elizabeth George. And, that one's going in the recycling. Not even going to sell that back. Anyway, that's an interesting start to the month, so hope yours has been interesting too. Olivia, nope, and I blocked out the other one, but it's a mystery by Elizabeth George. It's the first one where Lily and it's the first one, I think. A Great Deliverance.